Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, this case is about accountability. It's to free from society, from being a free-for-all, and it's about managing your emotions. So we've all been bullied before, and you've probably bullied others as well. Kids bully, adults bully, but that doesn't mean anyone needs to die because of bullying. So, Chef Morgan Sears bullied the defendant, Haley Frumholtz. And when I say bullied, I don't really mean bullied. What happened was they were on a hit reality TV show called Recipe for Success. So yes, Chef Morgan Sears was a little bit rude, a little bit arrogant, but this is television. This is reality TV. However, Haley didn't see it that way, okay? Haley took it personally, and that resulted in Chef Morgan Sears dying. Haley, of course, entered this show with the hopes of winning and becoming a star chef herself. However, Chef Morgan Sears, who was one of the judges, they have a troubled past. Chef Morgan Sears had stolen one of Haley's grandmother's recipes. And these recipes catapulted him to the top of the cooking world. So, naturally, Haley has some resentment in her heart. She's mad. And this resentment boiled when Chef Morgan Sears slapped some parsley against her face. It's very humiliating. However, that does not justify murder. After getting hit in the face with parsley, it was time to prepare for their next food challenge. On April 9th, the defendant and her roommate went to Artemis Grove, and in Artemis Grove grows a poisonous heartstopper mushroom. While they were foraging for mushrooms, somehow, some way, the defendant got lost and came back with a green baggie. Later that day in the show, one of the three judges died from the poisonous mushrooms. And the one judge just happened to be Morgan Sears. So in the state of California, to prove first-degree murder, we have to prove that it was willful, deliberate, and premeditated. To meet this burden, which we happily accept, we will show the witnesses, we'll introduce the witnesses, Detective Rio Stacks. He did the investigation, and he also had a part of the forensic testing of the jacket. Sam Lugo is a digital forensic evidence expert. He will tell you the content of the laptop that the defendant possessed. And Alden Mitchell, who was a roommate and the contestant that also forged Artemis Grove with the defendant. And lastly, Mari Rodriguez, who was the assistant director that saw the defendant with the green baggie right before they started cooking. So it seems like it's a 1 in 3 chance that Chef Morgan Sears eats the Tayuda. However, when Chef Sears bit into that Tayuda, he was not playing a game of odds. Okay? He actually sealed his fate when he slapped the parsley on the defendant. On the day he slapped the parsley on the defendant, Haley Frumholtz had already decided who the poison will go to. And it'll go to Chef Morgan Sears.